Hello world, Shelly here, and happy Vlogsmas! It is Wednesday, December 17th, and I am in my laundry room, which is also my formulating room. I'm going to make some lotion today, and so I'm going to show you like how I have to get set up in here, because obviously this is a multifunctional room. And the first step is taking off my hoodie, because even though I am always freezing, it gets warm in here once I turn on all the heating things. So let's get started. So first off, because this is the laundry room, I have to move stuff out of the way of where all of my things are stored. So I have this bench as my workbench. Then those two cabinets on the end are mine. The rest is household use. Right in front of me, which you can't see, is my washer and dryer because it's the laundry room. So first step is to move stuff out of my way so I can get to all my other supplies. So this is a little rolly cart that has, well, currently I'm storing boxes of packaging, like jars and dropper bottles and stuff. Then over here I've got it's my 10-gallon tub of soda ash water for making my tie-dye shirts. So that also has a cat bed on it for when a cat comes and wants to sit and watch me in the background. And I've also got some packaging stored on top of it, so that gets shoved out of the way. Then I can open my drawers. Don't mind my Christmas pajama pants. We are past the point of wearing hard pants today, okay? So then I open up my drawers, slide these out. This is where I keep my beakers, some of my butters, like shea butter, mango butter, that stuff. The rest of my ingredients, my oils are all under my table, and then I don't know if this is in the frame. Yeah, yes it is. All of these are different, so it's powders, additives, proteins, hair care, wax, emulsifiers, preservatives, extracts, hydrosols. That's the random bin of stuff I haven't organized yet. And then behind there, like, there's some surfactants, emulsifiers, actives, liquid actives, fragrance oils, more jars because I ran out of space. Yeah, my filling machine lives on the floor here. I usually don't have to move it, but sometimes I do. And we've got more jars because we just don't have enough room around here. There's not enough storage to go around. So then, to be in a good mood, I turn on my mushroom light, which actually looks pretty bad on camera, so I should probably turn it off. That was one of my favorite things from the Aldi aisle of shame. I love Aldi. Now we put on the apron. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, goodness. There we go. Yes, it's a mess. I need to wash it. My mother is retired postal service. That is how I got a USPS apron. I have quite a few aprons, but this is the one that is usually here. And so I use this one the most. And, you know, makes me think of my mom. Which I can also think of her if I just yell to her bedroom and say, "Hey, Mom!" But I won't do that now, because she'd probably worry that something was wrong. And nothing is wrong. My watch is falling off. I don't know why. Yesterday I spray painted the back of my arm accidentally, so I have black spray paint all over me. That's awesome. Alright, step 2, once I've made space, I need to fill my water bath machine thing and turn it on so it gets heating so that we can melt things. So I have a wash tub over here, which I'm pretty sure you cannot see, but trust me, it's water. Now, this is just the water that I'm using to heat my beakers, so it's just tap water. I have, also probably right off camera, a distiller that I use to make my distilled water, which is what I use in my actual formulas. So yeah, that's a thing. Now we fill this up. Is that enough water? I think that'll be enough to start anyway. Put the little lid thingamajig on here. Turn this puppy on, get that heating. It's gonna need a little bit more water. Let me just do it while I'm here. Just a smidge more. Alright, now that's gonna warm up. Now, my mom has returned a tub to me, which means she needs more body butter. When she runs out, she gives me the tub back, and then I make more. That's how we communicate. Then I get things out of the way that I left behind last time I was working. Now we put on some gloves and we wipe everything down with Lysol and alcohol. So my cleaning process, when I end my formulation session, everything gets washed. All the tools and beakers and everything get washed and then sanitized with sanitizer drops, and then all of my surfaces get wiped down with Lysol and then sprayed down with alcohol. That's the end of the night. Well, then the beginning of the next session, I do the same thing for all my surfaces. And all the tools that I use, so let's say I grab a beaker and I'm going to use a beaker. It was cleaned and sanitized when I put it away, but then I spray it with alcohol again to just make sure, because the cleaner your formulations start out, the less chance of contamination, the better and more healthy everything is. So now it's time to do my starting of the session wipe down. Even though everything was wiped down at the end of the last session, we still do it again. Good manufacturing practices. I like to put gloves on because the alcohol wrecks my skin. I'm dry-skinned, and it is basically rubbing alcohol. It is rubbing alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol, 70%, because the 90% evaporates too quickly to kill much contamination. So I do 70% on my surfaces, but I usually start with Lysol. These guys. Oh, if I can reach. Ta-da! I usually start with these guys and just give a quick wipe down of everything. So we get the top of the scale wiped down. And we wipe down the table. Now, depending what I'm going to do that day, it's going to depend how much stuff I move around. And like, I left out my xanthan gum last time. I don't need that there. That's not where it belongs. But, you know, sometimes I'm doing this and I'm really wanting to go to bed because I usually formulate at night. I'm actually filming this at night. Don't tell. I'm filming it Tuesday night, and you're going to see it on Wednesday night. But it's all good. It's all good. Consider it December 17th. 17th, right? 18th. It's the 17th today. Oh, goodness gracious. See, I told you my secrets, and now you know. So right off camera, I've got paper towels and a garbage bag that are where I toss everything. So I'm going to grab a little bit of paper towel here. I'm going to spray alcohol on all the things. Give it a moment. While we're giving it a moment, yes, Charlie? What's wrong? What's wrong, Charlie? I don't think you could see her. She's on the floor. She usually doesn't jump up here, but so I have to decide what I'm making. I have a lot of things I need to restock before my weekend event. And the top things on my restock list, at least before Thursday, are pump lotions, the body lotion in the pumps, my hand lotion, and the Arctic Renewal moisturizer because I was able to get more cloudberry, so that's going to be less limited than I thought. I thought once I sold out that would be it because I didn't know if I could get more of that cloudberry extract, but I did, so I can. So, but I think, so the Arctic Renewal and the hand lotion both go in tubes, and those tubes require me to use that filling machine. That filling machine is crazy hard to clean. It's not hard, it's just a long, tedious process of taking it apart, cleaning every single component, the springs and the washers and the little nuts and all the... So I don't really want to make... I'm not going to make those tonight. I'm too tired. I'm going to wait for daytime to deal with that thing because the pump lotion I can pour into the bottles because they have a wider opening. So I think we're going to make pump lotion today. The key ingredients in the body lotion in the pumps, hydrolyzed hemp protein, which is really good for encouraging collagen production and any of the hydrolyzed proteins, rice protein, hemp protein, quinoa, all the hydrolyzed proteins are good for your skin barrier. Allantoin is really good for calming, soothing, reducing inflammation. This one uses BTMS 50 as the emulsifier, which is so nicely skin conditioning. I love the skin feel. It is not a natural emulsifier, but there's only 4% in here. And then in this lotion, I like to use the phenoxyethanol preservative. So this one is 95% natural. With BTMS 50 and the preservative as the not natural portions. We've got squalane in here, one of my favorite skincare ingredients. A little cetyl alcohol, fatty alcohol. That's not a drying alcohol. That is a fatty moisturizing alcohol. Apricot kernel oil, which I love for lotions. It's primarily what I use in the bakuchiol cream as well. It's one of my favorites for lotions. A little castor oil, a little shea butter, some vitamin E, a little fragrance oil. That's the recipe right there. And glycerin. Can't forget the glycerin. And water, of course. So, now that I know what I want to make, I'm making the biggest batch I've ever made of a lotion. 2,900 grams. I'm hoping to make like, I don't know, 10, 15 bottles, something like that. I think I was planning, when I did the math, I think it was, what was I planning? 15 bottles plus some 1 ounce jars. I don't know. I already forgot because I did 3 different things and now I can't remember which is which. Next step, we gather the ingredients and get them out in front of me so that I'm not stuck trying to like find something. This is when I will determine like, oh crud, I'm out of something that I thought I had, which is happening a lot lately because we're at the end of the year and I really need to do inventory of my ingredients, and it's just been kind of chaos of like, I'm out of magnesium, I need to order it now. I literally ordered magnesium while I was driving to get a sandwich today because I thought of it and I'm like, oh crap, I need this before Thursday because I have to go, I'll be at the mall from open to close on Friday. It's coming on Thursday, assuming Amazon is accurate. I'm a little nervous because they shipped it via USPS. I prefer it when Amazon just delivers it straight to me. It's usually faster. We'll see. I need it by Thursday because I'm almost out of magnesium cream, and that has been my bestseller at the mall this holiday season. Anyway, tangents. This is how crazy the brain gets this time of year when you are trying to run your own business and you still have a full-time job. But the full-time job's over with for a few weeks anyway. I can relax. This is me relaxing. I can do all this stuff. So, we got this ready. We're gonna put this up here, stand it up next to my stand mixer. Heat is on its way. It's almost warm enough. Let's get some ingredients. We have our glycerin. I need my hydrolyzed hemp protein. Now, here we go. Now, this is why I say on my websites that double check the ingredients, because the ingredients I list on the webpage are the most recent batch that I made. Sometimes, like let's say I went to get my hydrolyzed hemp protein and I was out of it. Well, I might replace it with a similar acting, like I might put hydrolyzed rice protein instead of hemp protein. So you'll see the most recent ingredients of the most recent batch I did on the website, but double check the ingredients on your product to confirm if you have any questions about what might be in there. We don't have a problem because here's the hemp protein, but it happens sometimes, and that is kind of why that happens. I need my allantoin, which is right here. I get a lot of my stuff from Lotion Crafter. I get a lot of my stuff from Formulator Sample Shop. Some stuff, like butters, I'll get from either Bulk Apothecary or Wholesale Supplies Plus. Brambleberry, I get a lot of extracts from. I get my fragrances nowadays exclusively from Midwest Fragrance Company. They are amazing, fantastic humans, super fast shipping, and their fragrances are amazing. BTMS 50 and cetyl alcohol. I just ordered more BTMS 50, but let's make sure that I'm out of my previous BTMS 50. No, yeah, here's the previous one. So I always write all my dates on here because we want to get first in, first out. We want to use the oldest ingredients first. This I just got, so this is the newest. Then I need my cetyl alcohol. Alright, so we got the BTMS 50, we got the cetyl alcohol. The apricot kernel oil is down below, castor oil is down below. Shea butter. Where did my shea butter go? Oh, wait. I mean, I see one of them. I have two of them. Where's the other one? Where'd my shea butter go? Oh, there it is. False alarm. Everything's okay. I found it. I use a lot of shea butter. I have two of these. And they'll be gone in a month. Maybe two. Alright, there's the shea butter. I've already got my Optifin Plus is the phenoxyethanol preservative I've typically been using, though I do have on the way, I ordered another version of phenoxyethanol that, well, I don't know, I'm just going to try it. I'm going to try it because this one's been hard to find. And I'm almost out of it, so this is all I got left of my Optifin Plus. I really like Optifin Plus as my preservative. It is not a natural preservative. Phenoxyethanol is not natural. It is a synthetic. However, it's very effective. It is safe. It is non-formaldehyde producing. It is paraben free and the minimal likelihood of causing irritation. Of course, really any of the preservatives can cause irritation. Just depends what you're sensitive to. I'm not sensitive to it. It's in a ton of products. I've been experimenting with natural preservatives as well, but I still like Optifin Plus the best. It is what it is. It is what it is. Squalene. I need some squalene. Squalene oil and, oh, vitamin E. I've got that over here. Dude, this stuff's getting expensive. I have to say I'm very sad because two of my main suppliers have already emailed saying, here's the list of all the things that are going to go up significantly in price if tariffs are imposed against. Would you believe how much stuff we get from Canada and China, of course, and Mexico, and so they're breaking down what they get and where it comes from, and if tariffs are imposed, then all these things are going to go very much up in price. Now, my profit margins are already too low. I don't set my prices high enough because I need to pay attention to what I feel is a fair price for what I'm putting out into the world, and I'm terrified that all that's going to put me out of business. But I guess if everything goes up in price, then that's just going to be the way it is. We'll find out, won't we? But I'm going to keep on plugging away as if I have confidence that everything's going to be just fine. But I don't. Alright, that's, I think we're ready to rock and roll. We're ready to rock. I'm going to move you because I don't think you can see what I'm doing facing this way. I don't know where I'm going to put you yet, but we're probably going to roll that beautiful bean footage and jump into fast mode. Okay, I need to decide on fragrances. These are body lotions. I do use synthetic fragrance in my body lotions at a low percentage. I use 1/4 to 1/2 of 1%. You can use more. A lot of people use 1%, but I think that makes really strong smelling things. And I don't like really strong smelling things. So I had a request for patchouli, so I need to see what patchouli scents I have. I also got a request for something citrus, preferably orange. So I gotta look and see what I have for that. I do want to make a repeat of Secret Garden, which I think that is the fragrance called Garden Party, which I think is sitting right over there. That one was from Brambleberry. I'm thinking I'll make 4 fragrances. What was the other one? Okay, I could either do Lemon Verbena, which was in my previous lineup and sold out, which is good, or I can pick something different. And I don't know what I want to do. So let's get the fragrances. And part of the problem with fragrances is I have so many of them. So let's see. You guys, roasted honey butter is so good. I have it in a body butter. I don't need to put it into a lotion. It's already in body butter. Ooh, Pink Sands is also so good. But I'd have it in a magnesium lotion and a body butter now. So I don't think I need it in the body lotion. What do you think? Some people make a select few fragrances available across their entire product line. I've so far just mixed it up and kept them pretty separate unless one is like very, very highly requested. We got Moonlight Path, we got Green Tea, and Cucumber. Okay, here is Garden Party, which I need for, I call it Secret Garden. Marshmallow Fireside is the fragrance behind Marshmallow Hug. I love that one, but like I said, I have it in a body butter, so I don't need it here. Ice Vanilla Woods smells like a hot man. And what else do we got here? Peach, Old Spice. Someday I'm going to make something with that. Shave oil. These are like summery, like coastal. Fairy tales. Peppermint cream is what I used in the whipped soap. I'm not feeling those. I'm not feeling those. I also have baby powder. That might be a good one. Okay, the other, I'm sorry if I make noise. The other fragrance is right underneath you right now. And let's see here. So I've got ginger patchouli. What does this smell like? Ooh. Oh, maybe that's a possibility. Alright, let's pull that one out. What was I looking for? Orange. I have a feeling I don't have anything orange. I've got peach, I've got grape, I've got pomegranate, juniper, apple, cherry, grapefruit, banana, cherry almond, black cherry, pink apple, pear. I have like every food except orange. I do have some more fragrances up there, but they're really hard to get. And I don't think there's anything orange over there. And I have this other thing of new fragrances, but they were all like library type. Cedar Musk Lavender. I do love that one. Dali and Lychee is one of the magnesium creams right now. It is wonderful. Ooh, I might have sold out of it. But that one I will definitely make again at some point. What else do we have here? Let's get these where you can see me. So these are newer ones. So I've been trying to dupe out this lemon lavender scent, and so I have a lot of different lemon and lavender. Oh, cucumber melon. Oh, the cinnamon chai smells so good. It's like, it's going to be out of season any minute now, but I love it. Lemon verbena. Sleigh Ride. That one was so good. It sold out as well, but I'm not going to make another one because Christmas time's almost over. What is this? Verbena, lemon, Midnight Moonflower. I don't know what that is. We're going to smell that. Amberwood Twilight. We're going to smell that too. Sleigh Ride. Rose Garden. No, I'm not in the mood for roses. I really have no orange, do I? Should I get that one down from the top? It's so far away. Someday I will have all the space I need in the world. Alright, well, I didn't plan this very well. I need a free hand. Alright, let's put these back. Someday I will have all the space I need. Here, I have not even looked in this thing in a while because it's so far away. Coffee, black cherry merlot, pink guava, oatmeal milk and, excuse me, honey. Ooh, raspberry sangria, that's a possibility. Buried treasure, buried like berries. Ooh, frosted sugar plum. What's that? Let's smell that one. We got sunflower sandalwood, sweet pea. Can you tell I have a lot of Bath & Body Works dupes because that was my youth. Tangerine passion, cocoa butter cashmere. Ooh, that smells good, but that's probably going out of season too. Peony. Yeah. Alright, let's smell some of these. Frosted sugar plum. I don't know about that. You know, this would smell really good. Oh, it smells like a bubble bath to me. Raspberry sangria. I made bath truffles with this once. It's definitely raspberry. I don't like to smell like food really, but a lot of people do. This one's brand new. Brambleberry came out with a fragrance line, something called like the Dark Academic or something, which, you know, I'm a professor at JMU, so I was like, oh yes! And I prefer like the dark musky scents. So of course, I was like, take my money. Ooh. That's very amber. Very amber. It's good. Midnight Moonflower. What does this smell like? That is very floral. I'm not in a floral kind of mood. Do I just make another lemon verbena? I think I probably do. Where's my good lemon verbena? Okay, we are going to do the ginger patchouli, secret garden, lemon verbena. Let's do frosted sugar plum. I feel like maybe smelling like a bubble bath is not a bad idea. Sorry, I forgot to turn the camera back on. Measuring out the cool down phase. I've got the squalane in there. Got my preservative almost in there. I needed to open my other jar so we can get up to the required amount. So close, but yet so far. And then vitamin E we need. This is for helping the oils to not go rancid as quickly. It's also good for your skin. It is not a preservative though. Anyone that tries to tell you so doesn't really know what preservative means. But it does help the longevity of your oils. We are almost ready. Now I'm not going to put the fragrance in because I'm going to divide it up across 4 different batches. Like I'm going to take this big batch that I make and then put it in 4 different containers and put the fragrance in separately. So, yeah. Give everything a little mix. That'll be the cool down phase. You have to put certain things in that are when they're heat sensitive. You don't want to put them in when they're hot, because it'll destroy the actives. And so we get the water phase and the oil phase to be approximately the same temperature. Make sure everything in the oil phase is melted down. Then we will emulsify them. Over the summer I upgraded from the DIY, immersion blender to a proper homogenizer, which makes the texture of lotions so wonderful and smooth and creamy. And yeah, that's what I did with the grant money that I got to redevelop the curriculum of one of my courses. So thank you, JMU. You bought me a homogenizer. I mean, I worked my tail off for that money, but alright. I think we are almost good. I think we are just about melted. Just give everything a good stir and make sure it's all melted. A little BTMS left in there. Alright, we're going to go back into fast mode. Boom! So it's my first time using this batter dispenser, which I clearly treated it like a piping bag, which is sealed at the top. And now the lemon verbena is mostly all over the floor. And Pikachu. So, yeah, let's zoom in. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. So I guess we will only have one bottle of lemon verbena. I was really digging that batter thing until I made a colossal mess. Normally when I'm using a piping bag, I pipe until it's full and then I flip it upside down and hold it while I get more jars and stuff. So I went to flip the batter thing, which you cannot flip upside down, obviously. So yeah, let's hope the next scent goes better, shall we? Well, that was an adventure. That took about an hour longer than I anticipated. I'm sweating, as you see, but I'm done. Now, we do dishes. I won't torture you with that. The end result, we have 3 bottles of Secret Garden, 3 bottles of Frosted Sugar Plum, 2 bottles of ginger patchouli in a couple little jars, and then 1 bottle and a half bottle for me of lemon verbena. That was supposed to be 4 bottles of each, but this batter dispenser wastes a bit more product than pouring it straight out of these. But pouring it straight out of these is messy. I mean, I know this looked messy, but like this is messy. So I do like that batter thing, but I'm gonna have to adjust the numbers, like the percentages that I make, so that I account for what ends up getting wasted. Yeah, so Charlie's here. Right, Charlie? Alright. I'm gonna go do dishes, and then hopefully I'll remember which lotion is which. And then I'll bring them to my office so I can label them tomorrow, because it is 10:37 in the PM right now. Happy Vlogsmas. Thanks for hanging out with me. You want to see more formulation videos? I can make more of these. Let me know in the comments down below. As always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over skincare formulation with me. I appreciate your time, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.